So as I said, that things were going batshit over the weekend because they always do when I'm not on here. The Israeli army struck a Hamas compound in Rafah, located near a refugee camp on Sunday, that took out several Hamas terrorists after the group used its last remaining stronghold in Gaza to fire a massive rocket barrage for the first time in months. So, Hamas, in their infinite wisdom, fires rockets into Tel Aviv from Rafah. Israeli finds out where they're coming from and bombs the shit out of them. And it kills civilians. Do you know why it kills civilians? Because Hamas hides within them. They use them as shields. They use them to hide their rockets in sensitive areas where civilians live. And then you come over here and protest that there's genocide against Palestinians. This is where the stupidity comes in. Do you see what's going on? Hamas is being driven to the sea. And they're still firing rockets into Israel. Do you understand why Hamas needs to be eliminated? So this shit stops. I mean, they're almost done with to begin with, and they're still firing rockets into Israel. When are you going to wake up? When are you going to wake up and realize that Hamas is the enemy of all? They are a terrorist organization hiding behind Palestinian civilians. And they're paying for it. And you think they're doing it just because they're civilians, they're Palestinians, and they need to die. You want to talk about the misinformation that is flying out of here that these kids are protesting. Although, other than yesterday, it calmed down quite a bit because maybe some of them are realizing, hang on, Hamas just fucking attacked Israel. But, of course, they're going to say, oh, it's retaliation for all of the bombings and everything going on. This is what they do. And they target civilians. They don't target military installations. They want as many dead people as possible. Doesn't matter. While Israel is targeting apparently Hamas soldiers and Hamas leaders in Rafah, civilians are getting killed because of it. Because these guys hide behind civilians. But you still don't understand that. What is it going to take? When Hamas finally is eradicated, which I think it will be at this point, I think the Israeli people and the Israeli government has had enough with these idiots. And the Palestinian people who are left, that's what I'm wondering. What's going to happen to them? Who's going to govern them? Who's going to govern them where they won't fire on Israel every fucking day or every few months? I'm going to keep watching and see what happens. I think there were 5 different ceasefires that Israel came up with. They rejected all of them. Hamas came back with their own ceasefire demands, and they were fucking absolutely outrageous. None of them seemed to be wanting to get rid of the hostages. Apparently now they took Israeli soldier hostages, which I find hard to believe, but hey, anything can happen nowadays. Israeli counterstrike took out several Hamas terrorists at a compound located near a refugee camp. Do you see what they're doing now? Take your protests and take it elsewhere, because it's not working. Booyah!